Hello, I am here to show you how to construct, well, to start with, it's going to be a pentagon, and we're also going to construct a icosahedron, and then we'll do a dodecahedron, so a 20-sided polygon and a 12-side, and we'll combine that and finally make a tricontahedron. And from that tricontahedron, we can make a hexacontahedron. And believe it or not, those last two combined, they'll actually make a quasi-crystal. Okay, so let's start constructing the icosahedron, and all of this is based on the magic triangle. So what I do is I just take, to make it simple, I'll do a circle, and I'll come out, like usually I come out to about, in order to make it one, so roughly 500 for a radius. That's really the last time I'm using a measurement. It's all done with as though you were using a straight edge and a compass. And I like to go, initially I'm looking from this top view, and in order to look straight down I have to put the perspective, so I've got a parallel projection. That way two parallel lines don't look like they're coming together, they out in the horizon. So that's all I need. So now I'll put this and I'll make the diameter, and it should be 1, close to 1. And there it is. So I'm going to just make a cube, a square. So that's easy enough. I'll make it like this and back it on up. All I'm doing is making a copy of it and bring it up to here. Yeah, and then I'll make a copy of this. Just go bring around the rosy, basically, and then finally I can just go from here down to here, and something like that. Yeah. Okay, and we can now get rid of these things here. So go here and here, and we have us a square, of which I'll bisect here right down the middle. And now I'm just building something that has the golden ratio, which is like 1.618 or 0.618. So to do that, you come and do the main diagonal, and then you rotate that down. So you select it, and you rotate it down. So here we go here, take it to here, go to this corner, rotate down, and this piece here now, believe it or not, is the measure of a golden ratio, and it should be like 0.618. You can test it quickly here. Just go from here to here. Yeah, you see, it's very nice. Actually, so from here to here, from here all the way over here, this is unit 1. So now I got 1, and I put that unit there. So now what I'm going to do is just make one complete unit. I'm going to make it so that we have 1 plus e, and then with a width of 1 and a length of 1 plus e. So then I go from here straight up until I can connect from here. Okay, now that's nice. So I got this plane. Alright, so what I'll do is actually delete. I don't need any of this on the inside. Okay, and then I'll make a group out of this. Make a group, okay. And then I'll center it. And we're first going to make the icosahedron. So I get it right here, about right, let's see, about right here. Well, it's a little low, but you get the idea. Probably need to bring it down a bit. Go down to here. Okay. Now, what I'll do is I'll make a copy of that and turn it. So I'll come here. Let's see, like this. And then I'm going to turn that 90 degrees, so I'm going to go through a side view, and you can see it here. So I'm going to go from here to here and make it 90 degrees to the plane from where it came. Okay, and then I'll go to here. So we can now take a look at it. I'm going to take it out of that back, put it to perspective parallel lines meeting, and I can skew a little bit to see where I'm at. Okay, so now I'm going to face right into this, and I'm going to make a copy of this to go up the x-axis, I mean the z, going straight up. So I'll go from here to here, and I'll make a copy of that and go here. Okay, and now I'll start straight down again, top view down, and I'm going to turn this at a 90-degree angle. Oh, I don't like that. And turn it like that. Okay, so let's go back to this view. You can see what we have. Pretty cool looking. This should help us construct everything we need. So let's see if we got it right now. So I'm going to connect and start making these equilateral triangles. And so that's 0.992. Let's see, point. That came out short a little bit. Make sure I got it done right to the corner. Yeah, that's okay. And this one here, I'll connect it to here. So, right, and then up to here. Okay, that's cool. And just keeping the 20 sides. You can see it's a bit tedious. I can actually, I'll just go forward a bit. So I'll pause right now. And there you have the icosahedron. I just connected up all the corners. There's 20 sides. Now I'm going to combine that with the dodecahedron, right? So that in the end I'm going to have this triacontahedron, which is important for constructing a quasi-crystal. So first I'm going to position this so that I can adjust it as I need it. So I'm going to put this tip, reference it to the z-axis. So I'm going to make the whole thing a group. And I'll put it like that. Okay, and then basically I'll look at it from one side, maybe the other side. Okay, so what I want to do is put a corner up on the z-axis or the blue axis. So I do whatever it takes there. That's kind of helps turn this one up and sort of like to this point, right? And then I have to take this one and bring it around. And can I bring it here? Let's take a look at what we got. And that one's off a little bit there. Not by much. Well, what I can do to recenter this, I'm going to explode this box, and then I'm going to regroup it so that it has the same perimeter as that. So let me see if I can adjust it a little bit. I'm going to come in from the other side. Let me see here. Okay. On that side it actually looks pretty good. Okay, there I can see where it's messing up. So I'll try it again. And I'm going to move this, zoom in a bit and move it in so I can kind of try to balance. Okay, let's take a look at that. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to explode and re-reference this so it comes out the same way as the standard axis. So explode and then I'll regroup. Okay, So now what I'm going to do is move this down to the origin, the very tip, so I can know exactly where it is when I put it inside the other one. Just coming straight down there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is hide it, and now I'm going to construct a dodecahedron. So let me hide this, and now let's go from the top view again, and again I'll go into the parallel projection, and I'm going to start the same thing. I need basically unit square, and then construct another golden ratio, make a little bit different. So this is so what I do here is same thing. You could go with make a radius of 500. It's just convenient. You could make a golden ratio. You can find the golden ratio in any line segment. So I put that, I enter 500 to exactly what it is, and I'll zoom in. So I can make out of that same routine as before, and then so we're just going to make another. I could actually use the square maker. I could show you, but first I need like a reference point. So I'll take that, and then okay, let me bring it down. So actually, I could use this guy, just kind of track it up to here, and then bring it out. Okay, that's another way, and I'll clear this out. Don't need it anymore. But now I'm going to do the same thing and bisect, and I'll bring down the diagonal. So I'm going to go diagonal here, and then I'll rotate it down to create the golden ratio again. This time it'll be a little different, and I'll show you how it works. So first I'll take this and rotate it down. So I'll select it, and I'll take that, rotate it down, and I'm going to take that over here, bring it down to here. Okay, so now this time I'm going to bring this up, and so that now I'd have 1 plus e for length, and then just e. Well, I don't mean e, but the golden ratio. Oop, that's not the one I wanted. So let's get rid of that. I wanted this one. Okay, not the whole thing. So I keep calling it e, but I really mean the golden ratio, which is 0.618. E is 2.714. Of course, on and on. And now what I'm going to do, well, I'm going to just first make a copy of this square, because I'm going to need it a little bit later. So I'm just going to make a copy of it, and you'll see why in a second. Okay, now this one, I'm going to take it and make the length 1 plus the golden ratio. So phi, I believe they call it phi. There. Now I'm going to clear this one out, and so I'll take it and erase this out. I don't need this part or that, and that I need. So this one I'll move it farther away. Need some more space here, so I'll go out to here. Okay, now I'll come back here, and I'm going to do the same 3 planes independently meeting at a point. So go here, and I'll make that a group. Then I'm going to center it you can see I can come down about right here. Yeah, maybe a little higher here. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I'm going to rotate that just like I did before. So I'm going to come here to here and go up. And then I'm going to turn it on the side. And I'm going to come in a little bit. I'm going to make that 90 degrees to the other first plane. So I just have to make it like that. And then let me take it out of this perspective to the normal perspective that our eyeball is used to looking at. And I'll turn this one. So follow up the blue axis, what I call the z-axis. And so I'm going to click right here and then like that. Now I'm going to look straight back down and turn it. That's kind of weird there. So now I'm going to turn that 90 degrees to the plane that it was previously. Okay, let's see what we got. Alright, that's exactly what I wanted. Now, this part here, I have to combine this with the cube. So the cube is going to go over here. Let's select it and bring it back over now. So let me select it and bring it over, because we're going to combine the two. So right now, I know that's a 1 by 1, and now I got to make a cube. So I'll use this tracker and go up a unit of 1, or 1,000. Okay, so now I got a cube, and what I need to do is I'll open this side here so I can take a look inside. Okay, and what I'm going to do is try to center the middle of this box onto that. So I'm going to first take this. I need the crosshairs to be able to. So there's a center link to center link, right? So I got that. So now, and here I got center to center, and so I can go here now, new center. Go right there, good. And then I can do the other side. I'm just trying to get the crosshair within the box so I can use it as a way to put it on this other unit. So I'm gonna put another. Well, I don't need that anymore. So I'll go like here, and then I'll put it here. Okay, come down. Okay, and then go from here to here. And so now I can come over from here, put one over here to find this midpoint over here. Here, yeah, and then I can put all the way up. Okay, so now I should be able to go from here to here. Okay, oh, that's good. Let me make a group of that, or I could actually just see if I can use that to maneuver it. So now I want to plant this right there. So let me try to move it in there. So I'll come completely across. Yeah, and now I'm going to go down. Okay, let's see if I got it where I want it. No, not at all. So I have to come. I don't know what I did there. Oh, it's not far down enough. Okay, that's all right. Let me make that into a group before it pulls on the other one. Actually, the other one's already a group, so I should be okay. Let's bring that down. There. There we go. That looks like about right. Yeah. So we're ready to connect. Now we're making a dodecahedron. Oh, I just have to put it back again. Okay. Let me just hide that. It just looks cool. Alright, now I'm ready to connect and make these 9 pentagon shapes. So if we did it right, then we can use all the corners. So I'm going to go from here to here, and then I'm going to go from here to here. You can see that's making a pentagon. See how cool? That's it. And now I go over here, and basically just I'll end up doing 12 of those. And that one went solid. Okay, and that completely went solid. That's interesting. I'm gonna do that here just to keep it uniform. See if I can get it solid. Dang. Okay, I'll hide this diagonal. Okay. And let me see, before I do that, let me bring this up, otherwise I'll lose my first one, my icosahedron. So unhide all. There. Now let me go back here. Actually, that's perfect position. So I'll move this up, and so I can have some space. Oh, let me. Okay. And that. Let's see. I'll just move this one down. Heck with it. And then I can move it back up. Okay. And we were finishing this off. Okay. So, I'll pause it and finish this off. So now I just finished connecting all the lines, and there you have a nice dodecahedron with the icosahedron down below. So what I need to do is get one of these pentagons flat, equal to the bottom, the green and red surface. So I'm going to first modify it. I mean change the direction. So let's see. What I'm looking for is put something flat with green. That's okay. So let's take another view. All right. So and we have that. Okay, that doesn't work. And I need to get. First thing I need to get that flat. So I want to flatten one of these, so I'll take this one and we'll flatten it out. I mean, by flatten it out, I mean we're just going to make that one of these faces parallel to the XY, the red and green. So I could actually go from here and go like that. See, so that's like, okay. And now I'll bring it over, and I could see it's probably still not flat to this to the plane. So let's straighten this out. I'll take the group, explode it, and then make another group so it gets re-referenced. Okay. So let's see how flat that is. Alright, so I don't know, it looks pretty good, I think. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is mark the center of this pentagon so I can move it over onto the blue line. So what I'll do is I'll first dig into the layer here. No, I don't need to do that. Okay, but if I could take any corner and go to the point there and then do it from another point. Right there. Yeah, that would be about right. And let's see. That's kind of weird because it's not coming out. There we go. That's odd. Anyway, that should be the midpoint here where they intersect. So I'm going to get it over here to the blue line. And now I can select it and I'll move this over. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we have now. Now we have everything pretty well lined up, one on top of the other and at the angle that I want. So I'm going to move this down a little bit because I want to bring this other one down even further. Okay. Oh, now I'll bring that down. And bring it. Yeah. Okay. And now this one, I will bring it down to, well, it's not really on there, is it? Okay, so let's select it. And let's get it on it. See if I got it right. Okay. Now I'm going to take this to the origin. There. Okay, let me see how good that looks. I can't see the other line. Oh, there it is. It's because it's right on the green line. So I gotta take this intersection. It's supposed to go straight to here. There. That looks a lot better. Doesn't it? I don't think it does. Okay, so actually connect that back up just to have it look a little better. Okay. Alright, and now in order to get the triacontahedron, I'm going to combine the two. So let's see. I can hide that. Hide that. Hide this. Okay. Then I'll get out. Oh, get rid of this. Okay, now I have to bring the other one up, and I'm going to bring it up all the way till these lines that around this pentagon intersect about the midpoints of each one of these. So let me back out here, and I'll select this guy here, and I move it up. Okay. So now I'm going to take this guy and move him straight up. Okay, now keep going up till, see, it's coming out through there. And I wait till I can get everything to meet. Yeah, something like that. Alright, now I got this combination of stuff. And these lines here, these lines here should be at the midpoint of this. So I literally have to spin it. And in order to spin it and keep it, it's difficult because you can't put, there's no slope at the very tip. So what I'll do is I'll just make a platform I can use for reference to spin it where I need to go. So I'm going to make a little artificial step here. I'll go down the X, and I'll go up the green, and I'll come back. That should be parallel to the plane. And if I'm looking from the top, so now what I want to do is have this move over to here, basically the midpoint. Oh, I'm going to select the one I want to move. I'll move that one. And now I'm going to take this here, right here. And let's just kind of move it along till the pentagon's in the correct position. I think that's about right, maybe a little bit more. Does that look good? Alright, let's take a look at that. Alright, okay. So here we have a combination. It's actually pretty good. It could go up maybe a little bit more because some of these are not connecting all the way. So I'm just going to bring it up a hair more. Actually, that one's pretty good all the way around. Oh, that's good enough. So, I like that. And I can bring this whole thing up. Let's make a group of that. Okay. That's pretty cool. Now I'm going to use that to finally make the famous triacontahedron, which is the basic building blocks of a three-dimensional quasi-crystal. So now, how to get that? Okay, so I'm going to look at that. Now what I'm going to do is connect, I call them little mountains to mountaintop so that you make parallelogram. For example, I have to connect, say this point, like from this mountaintop to the other mountaintop. So I go something like this to here, and it connects to here, and then to this mountaintop, and then goes to here. See, that makes the main diagonal. I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, that's pretty neat. And so I'll I think I'll go in there and just hide that. And that way, it's gonna be a lot of work this way. Hide. Okay. There's another one. Let's see. Hide. Oh. Let me go back. I just need the line. Hide. Okay. You see that? That's a pretty cool main diagonal. So right now I'll just finish him off. So I'm going to pause. Well, let me do a couple more so you can see what I mean. So if you're looking from the top here, you'll see this diagonal going to go all the way around. So I go from here to here to here and back over to here. Okay, and I can go over here and then I'll go across there. I'm going to leave it that way and take care of those later on. These lines in the middle. And so I'm going to do the same here. One more, and then I'll pause until I finish it off. There you go. And then I have to go here and here. I can come across. Uh-oh. It didn't seal up. There must be a particular thing here. That might be the case. Let's see. I'm trying to get this to seal up here. Put a skin on here. There. That one's okay. There, good. And you can see what's happening up here. So I will put it on pause and finish it up. And there you have it. I hid all the diagonals that were showing up on each of these rhombi, or parallelograms, right? But that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? You see how there's like a star and all over each place. That is your triacontahedron. And now that's going to be one of the major players of a quasi-crystal. The next is going to be the hexacotahedron, and I'm going to use this to construct it. So the first thing I need to do is to be able to construct a straight up line directly going from this corner up. So I would just put one for now, and then I can try to figure out how big it needs to be later. So I go like this. See, I really don't. I'm just gonna put something there, and then so I can come down to here. Okay, let me check that out. Oh, it's kind of twisted, isn't it? Okay, let me get this back. And I think I'll better take that back. Let me make sure I'm going down the right. So I went up to the blue here, and then I'm going to green. What I'm doing is just trying to measure off to get the distance of one of these lines to be the same as one here. So if I can get this to line up, actually, all right. I don't know if that worked. Let me see. No. Look at that. God. I think sometimes it's a little tricky to get it the perspective right. Anyhow, I'm gonna start this over. Let me just take this off. Okay, and that's. Let me turn it around. Okay, so I didn't want to do that either. Plenty of errors. Error. Okay, let's try it again. So I want to go straight up from this corner like this. Yeah. Actually, I could do the same thing over here. And let me just make another line. That'll be easier. And just go right up. Then I can go to here. That's better. Now I'll show you why I did that, because I just want to make sure I got the same measurement going up to the top. So I'm going to use a circle to make sure I got the same measurement going up. So I'll use my circle tool and get right here, see? And I'll just go up to here. Okay, so now I know this is the height I need to be. So I'll clear the rest of the stuff off. That's all I needed. Like that. Okay, cool. That's what I needed. So now I got that. Now I need all. Now I'm looking at the star from the top, and I'll put one of these in every corner to start creating my hexacontrahedron. So I go like that, and I'll just start making copies. So here I go, boom, boom, and then from here to here, it's kind of a zigzag along the star path. And that, pretty cool. And come around like this. And this took me a while to figure it out, because I didn't. I just reconstructed it from this, so there wasn't really any instructions how to do it. So let's see. So now I'm gonna go from here to here, right, and then from here to here, and then I'm gonna do every corner here going around this 5-star. And okay, second here, go from here, and then go from here to here, and then I go from here to here, and I go, there we go, and now I'm going to connect them all up. Here we go. I'm going to connect them like this. So I'll be like this, connect them all up. Let's see, this one didn't seal up. Oh, missed it. It's the angles. So let me get this here. Okay, that's pretty good. I've got my base, believe it or not, for my tricontahedron. And now I'm going for the hexacontahedron. You can see it's a perfect fit. And that's why the quasi-crystals are going to be so strong and non-periodic. So go like this in there, and then I have it back up and connect from here to here. Yep, from here to here. See if I can get it from here to here. Yep, and so I'm almost done with my first step of the hexacontahedron. I'll go from here to here. Alright. There, look at that. And you can get a feel how it looks. It's like the crown on top of there now. In order to, now I have to come up and come out this way, get a perpendicular to this wall. So what I need to do is figure out, and the trick is to use, go look in the middle. You see these two here, right? So you make a copy of that and bring it up to this point here, and you can also use that to make it all the way to here. See, you'll see the angle in a second. Now I'll come there and I'll do this, and so I'll make a copy of that and bring it to here, make a copy of that and bring it to here. Now take a look at that. So now I'm going to move it sideways so you can see what's going on. So really what I need is one more over here, because I want to create 5 diamonds, so to speak. And so now I come down and I just connect these points here, and you'll see it pop up. Yeah, see? And there's another 5-star right like that. See how that looks? So I got a nice setup now. As a matter of fact, you can just use that to move this up. So, you know, before I get too carried away, I might move it up, get it away from the other one. So I'll do that. Oop. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Okay, let me make a group out of that. And then I'll turn it sideways so I can disconnect this guy. Let's see if it got all the way. Yeah. So let me make that a group so they won't have an issue. Make a group. Okay, good. Now I can separate it. Let me take it straight down so I can work on that one by itself. Okay. And you can see I lost my legs, or my bottom plate. That was a cookie cutter, so yeah, cool. That was. That's easy enough to reconstruct because I can use the sides of this one. And see, and I can just bring it to this guy. Whoop. I'll go back. I didn't make a copy. So from here. Oh, that's the wrong one, that's why. Okay, cool. See? So I can start to make up for that cookie cutter effect. And that one is a central point right there, so you can see I can use that too to finish up all my other leaves. I didn't know if that there. I'll go ahead and erase that diagonal or hide it. And There, that's pretty good. So I'll take that and make it here, get the bottom. Yeah, I don't know, I could have done the whole thing, but it's okay. Hide. And then I'm going to go from here to here. No. Then I go from here to here. And from here to here. No. What's going on there? Let's take a look. Oh, I went to the wrong spot. See that? So easy to lose your perspective. So from here down to here. Yeah. Good, okay. And it's taking a little longer because it's not filling out already. Let's see that. Okay. So one more. And I got my bottom in place. Each layer gets easier and easier. It's the first ones to set up make it difficult. There. Okay. So I like that. So that's the bottom. And now I've been working on these things here. Let me bring it down. Okay, let me do another one. And what I'll do is I'm going to just break this group up. It's going to be easier, I think, for now. So I'll explode. Okay, so what I'm going to do is another one of the really what is the second row of this hexacontahedron. I'm going to take it here and I'll go from here, and now I'll look at this thing right there. See, that's the one I use. The trick is to use this one here and move it over to this top part like this. See, and then use it again to get your corner there. Now I'll use the other one, and there you go. We'll construct that one there and use it here, right, and use it right over here. No, it doesn't look right. It says well, yeah, that's right. Okay, now let's just move it up. You can see what's going on here. There seems to be an extra little line right here. Let's get rid of that. Okay, go from here to here. From here to here. From here to here. Why that didn't fill in, I don't know. But we'll make it so. Okay, hide. Now look. We got this. See how it looks? That's pretty neat. And so I have to do one here, and one here. So I'll pause and finish that row and then show you how to do this. Alright, so now you can see I finished the second row of these 5 stars and I'm ready to start the next. So what I did is I just made a copy of this side here, this edge right here, and brought it over here. So you can see I have this. Is easy enough to connect that to here. And let's see. Whoop, I probably missed it again. Yeah, it went down. Let me go back and get this up. And there we go. And now I can just this is the 3rd level, so I can just, this gets easier and easier, like I told you. And so now I'm going to make a copy of this and bring it out to here. You see, oh, that's the wrong place. Make a copy of this one. Let me move it so I can see a little more perspective. And make a copy of that and bring it out to here. Yeah. There we go. And I'll go ahead and connect that. There. And so this gets pretty easy because I just have to take this guy and put him up here on the side. You can see this is the third row of construction to get towards completing a hexacontahedron. And so I'll connect that with that. And the last, there's another trick here. Once you finish this, okay, now we have to complete this 5-star, which we have 3 of these diamonds. So the key is to use, the trick is to use this guy here. This one way down here is going straight up and down. Make a copy of that, and that's going to help us. So I make a copy of that and I put it here. Make another copy of that, put it here. Make a copy of that, put it here. Okay, and I'll connect them. So let me go like here, and here, and here, and here. There you go. And see how that worked? So in essence, this third row is pretty easy to do, except for that one trick, and so they're pretty well straightforward. So I'll do it one more. So I'll take this guy, let's say, and I can bring him over to here. Alright. And I can move it around a little bit to see what's going on. And now I'm going to go from here. Well, just to make it look better, I'll complete this. See here. Oh, that's the wrong one. God, it's so easy to miss the angle. Let me go back. Okay. I went up to here. Ah. Well, I was right. Well, for some reason it didn't like to connect to it. Okay, and I'll get rid of this one. I'll hide it. Okay, and oh, there's one right there. From here to here. Good. And now this side. It's easy enough because I just scoot this guy down or this other one over. So it can't hardly go wrong. And I go here. Once you construct the third one, that's when you have to go below to get the vertical. That's the trick. So now come back over here and connect that from here to here. Okay. And I'll use this vertical to bring it a copy of that up. So I'll go from here. And I'll go here. Actually, I could have used this one over here because it's all set up. Go from here to here to here. Okay, let me connect that, and you'll see that I don't know how that happened. Boom. Okay. So now I'll connect this to this. And we have another, we should get another 5-star from here to here. Yeah, there it is. So we have the bottom row that we built, the second row, and we're finishing off the third row. So I'll pause it and go from there. Alright, so now you can see I have the first layer, I call it second, third, and all I have left is the top to complete it. I'll have both the triacontahedron down here and hexacontahedron here. So let's go here. And I'll bring this one over here, and it should be pretty easy. It's like putting the candle on the cake. I put it right here. I'm going to take a look right here. So let's see what I can do. I'll just connect all the points, because once you're at the central point, I go from here to here. Didn't want to do it. So I'll hide this one. Alright, now I'll go back to the center point. which is right here. And to here. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it fills in, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, now let's take a look. Looks like this is the last one we need. I'll put it here. Bring it down to here, all the way. Boom. Nah, didn't do a thing. Oh, not either. It doesn't look right. It's a different color. Yep, did it wrong. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's try that again. Up from here to here. Good. Ta-da! That's pretty cool looking. Let's give it a color. So, dun 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 dun. And see what color you like here. Any one you want. I could do a kind of a purple. Oh, that's really purple. Look at that. Is that cool? Nice. Okay, and now we have this piece down here that we've had all along. Sitting down here, that's our tricontahedron. And let's do that. Give it a jolly color. What else you want here? How about a nice yellow? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe this is better. A little more rich. Okay, let's try to look at that now. Take a look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool. And we're ready to construct our first quasi-crystal. So I'll take this guy. First of all, I better make this guy a group. Yeah, get a group. Now I'm going to take this one and set it right up. It should be ready to go. This one's pretty good. So I'll just bring it up. This one down here, I'll bring it up. You'll see how it fits right in. Of course, we made it from it. Just gotta fit. So we go through here. Pink. Look at that. Really neat. And that, what you would do is just keep putting these all around. They'll fit in, and you'll have yourself the first layer of a quasi-crystal. And then you do this piece again and again and again. There's really no end to how many layers you can add on, and they're super strong because look how tight it's connected. And it's not like carbon or anything. It's this, which it's periodic. This one isn't. It has some five-fold symmetry, but it doesn't have. It's not exactly like a sugar cube. So what I'll do is I'll take this and make a copy. See, and then I can pull it out. Then I'm going to try to bring it in over here, put it in, and I'm trying to think how that one goes in. Could be right here. It's a little hard to see sometimes. Let's see if that looks right. Yeah, it looks okay. And then this one here. Let's just take it out over here. Okay. And going around, I'm just plugging them right in there. Trying to figure out. Let's see where that goes. Could be right here. And I'm gonna bring it up to here. Yeah. That looks pretty cool. See that? You got 3 of them. And just keep doing that and you'll have your first cluster. Let's see. Now this one's easy enough because you can see its symmetry here. Basically I just take this, go up with it, and let's see what's going on. Looking it down, looks a little loose. Let's see if I can bring it down to here. There, I think. How neat that fits in. Wow. And we can do another one. So I can just bring this one over here. Bring it over here. I can see it's going to be this one piece right here. Yeah, take a look at that. Yeah, that's pretty tight. And you can see that working out. And I think just about done. You get the idea. So you can see what that looks like. We'll do a couple more, and we'll be done. Actually, I can move that one over here. And over here, right? And check it out. See, this could be it. Yeah, that's kind of nice. And you can see we can do another one over here. And let's take a look. I want this one maybe over here. Yep. See what that's starting to look like. It's pretty neat. And we'll take this one over. There, that looks pretty good. Looks packed in pretty nice. And bring this one over here. Yep, that looks good too. Look how tight that cluster is. And that's one more, maybe two. I'll just take this one, bring it over here. See how that fit right in there. And so that's pretty cool. So you just take this one here. That fitting okay, not quite. Let's see what's going on. And there you have it. I'll leave this last one open there so you can see. Now, you can use this one to create the second layer around that. This one and a combination of this again, until you get another tight fit. I think it's pretty beautiful, really. Okay, that's it. Thanks.